pinned to their shirts. But now, we'll see who can outdo the other. Redgar for now just going to be jiggle over here. Shots go his way, and he will get tagged down to 74. So good early damage here from NRG. Not the punish, but they are going to go ahead and continue creeping up.
Yeah, and the early toxic screen on the other side of the map gave him a little bit of breathing room over here, but quickly the rotations are coming through for Team Liquid. You can see NRG, they are not a team that often just kind of picks a side and just goes for it. They are going to take their time and readjust here. Spike was in hand for FiNESSE, and they are going back to the other side now, having that toxic screen available, having drawn out these rotations, but Sayf sneaking underneath the window. Potentially undetected. It is currently being watched a bit by some, but now full attention here. Trailblazer, I don't know if they spotted anything. No, toxic screen was up, so yeah, the Trailblazer didn't see this, but a great adjustment here from Team Liquid. They've already shifted back over to the A site.
Sayf on this lurk. Could be everything. He pulls the trigger, not going for the disciplined play. Backs off, is happy with just the opening pick to go ahead and give them the man advantage. Trailblazer out now from NRG. Looking to advance forward. Jamppi, however, sets up for the front line, gets the stun across, and ardiis gets taken out. Now scrambling, deciding what to do with just 24 seconds remaining in the round here. Looks like NRG just trying to creep their way back up. Two sheriffs. Ghost in hand, single flash remaining. soulcas trying to pop flash on the flank. soulcas not eating that full blind, but now Jamppi goes in with one of his own, but he can't let him the shots. That's being able to find one, but NagZ gets two. And Liquid will
defender's side. Now Sayf just gets right up on the box. Hawk confirm some presence there, but another counter flash to back him off.
Yep, had been able to spot him. Makes his exit, doesn't take any damage. In the meantime, lurk up. Coming outside of B. Footsteps going to be heard on that rotation here as Victor gains some information for the squad. Smoke goes across though. Redgar not wanting him to get free access to the site.
But you've got a couple sheriffs in a frenzy here for NRG, so definitely could do some damage. NagZ waiting right around the corner for crashies.
Looks like he's trying to play anti-flash here. crashies not having one for another 10 seconds, but without it, certainly doesn't want to press forward into the garage. Redgar lined up, does find ardiis. That shot not necessary. For a little bit more, can't quite get that readjustment, but now it's going to be sending the paranoia through. That should clip 1 to 3 players. Victor now in a bad spot as the nano swarms, as well as the aftershock come flying in. He gets taken down. Suddenly, it's just FiNESSE left. Spike just in front of B. NagZ seemingly getting the read that he's going to be creeping into this position. They will be able to take it down.
Lurks doing a really good job keeping track of the positioning.
I thought Redgar may be going for a timing shot, but instead it's way out in front as NagZ. Manages to find one for his troubles, but it's going to be the C side completely broken down. Fast rotate from Jamppi does arrive, throws out the aftershock as well as the fault line, trying to buy some time. Holds him at bay for the moment. Flash in hand, the Vandal certainly can do some damage. It's all of NRG. Continued to creep forward. First one spotted, the headshot. Found, looks for the second, puts some damage down on the Salman ardiis, but cannot get those kills confirmed. Gives the 2 remaining players here for Liquid a fighting chance. Sayf still trying to creep his way around the back flank. The turret there to spot him.
Yeah, this is a pretty good setup right now for Team Liquid to maybe do some more damage. 2 Bulldogs, flank angles. They know they've got him pretty well pinned in. The really only question for them is going to be garage.
Bit of a botch there on that cloudburst, trying to block off the turret. His presence obscured, but they spot him, and he's not going to be able to find anything else. So overall, 3.
But maybe this time they want to get a little bit faster. They're going to use that the snake bite to really keep Sewers at bay, but immediately Redgar starts pushing space.
Just getting himself tucked away. Is being watched, but FiNESSE watching the right side. Doesn't know that he's gotten across. Now turns the sights over towards long. No, they cut back. Redgar swing on the corner, managing to find one. Takes the Viper out of the equation. Victor now. One off that lockdown. Dash forward, ardiis gets himself into the side. soulcas in a bad spot. Oh, what a quick turn. Finds Jamppi as he arrives, and some will flush out the sky. soulcas dead and Sayf with the operator. Now needs to save, so this is going to be tying us up at 2-2. Fairly clean here from the side of NRG.
I really like the way they approach this. Just kind of obfuscating a lot of their early movement. And then once they decide to hit the site, everything's covered here pretty well. ardiis with just a beautiful reaction, but it's that Trailblazer from crashies to confirm the presence of somebody over towards short A. And they're able to just deal effectively with the 2 remaining players on site. I mean, Redgar did what he could there, stuck in kind of an awkward position, trying to use that toxic screen against NRG to isolate some fights, but there were 2 there. He couldn't quite find the second, so NRG doing very, very well. Sayf going to be able to keep that operator going over into the next round. Let's see how Team Liquid wants to readjust here. Just kind of some good opportunities for NRG, but just gather in here and grab it. Indeed, right off the rip, they are going to get that Rolling Thunder. Big retake utility here for Team Liquid, and they are just mostly peeling off of A. Just going to rely on Sayf here with that operator to be a steady hand there to lock it down.
Some shifting over. What's the A side of the map is Redgar. Gets a little connection there against Some. It's a bit of damage, but with the Sky on the opposite side, the heals will come through, so he'll be just fine. Sayf would love for them to filter in towards him. And ardiis is just a couple steps away from making it happen, and he swings right in. Sayf manages to react in time. Finds the opening kill. That's the entry gone, but the entry continues as NRG turn their sights over here towards C. Jamppi clearly thinking about sending the Rolling Thunder, decides not to go for it quite just yet. Nats, that carryover Phantom, puts it to good use, finding an additional pick. Now the Rolling Thunder gonna be going in. Som completely caught, and oh man, didn't even need to do that, but just for style points, we'll get the headshot as Som's midair. Cleanup comes through, and it seems like TL should be able to turn this one on its head despite that weapon disadvantage.
It's just a great read here from Team Liquid. NRG tries to pull the trigger right off the rip. FiNESSE looking on the angle. Nope, NagZ is going to change elevation and get the headshot in the fin.
Going forward into this round. Flash out. Sayf just waiting to see if there's going to be a bit of a swing off of that turret. So we'll just take it down. Now the Reckoning going to be coming through. Redgar TPing into the backside, trying to keep himself safe. Someone to get stunned up, but widely they have to concede this one so the plant can come through, and now Victor.
You should run.
Yep, it's just going to be the counter lockdown coming into play, but Jamppi gets the timing, just swinging through over there at Garage. Whatever the alarm bot, start of the rush forward. You want to really try to break this one down. You spot him, but that lockdown is still going through. The double detain just right in front of each other. soulcas now sprinting in, but Sayf is going to be taken out. He knows that there's one on the backside of the box, and somehow,
down Sayf, just body blocking it essentially. And now Sayf going to be backed off here. NRG recognizing the position that Sayf has been wanting to play with this operator, using some of their early mollies to buy a little bit of extra space, try to inch their way in towards A here. But no heavy lean just yet from Team Liquid. Another flash. Doesn't give you too much information here. Looking to see when maybe that Trailblazer comes out. Some of that heavy.
Sayf. Rotated across, took its sights away from Sewer. Now just looking over here at Long. Any of these kills, honestly, is a high-value target. Just gonna look to push up the back of the Aftershock. The flash there, the first shot connects. soulcas finding one. Follow-up shot from Sayf, gonna go a little bit wide. But it's a 2-for-1. It's a monster straight up here for the side of Team Liquid. Look to try to shove NRG away from this A site. Shove away they shall. Still looking like he wants to go for maybe a bit of a late lurk, try to wrap around in behind them should they be able to get the spike planted over towards B. Redgar just checking out over towards C. Long, not going to be seeing anything, and now
30 seconds.
The wall's coming up. They should have a good idea that, yeah, this is going to be happening over the B side. FiNESSE still trying to creep in, but Jamppi's read this. Just waits perfectly, shuts it down, and now it's a 4v2 for the retake. Running one, but now he's on his lonesome. NagZ will clean him up. That's going to be TL regaining a
Team Liquid, the space that they're able to identify.
Really want control of Long. Bite and the Swarm being committed to that one. Opens up for the push. No one in the site. This plant can come through, and just, given that the pit is available, FiNESSE should be able to just set that one up, which makes the retake that much more difficult.
I've got your trail.
Knife's going to be popped on the opposite side. ardiis getting a bit of damage there from that nanoswarm that was lobbed in. Seeker's now going to be let loose as well. crashies wanting to try to scout them out, see if there's any of those flank angles coming in. The approach from behind going to be noted, though, as that Trailblazer goes forward from Jamppi. Up over the top, double updraft. Sayf looking for something, not going to be noting anyone, as NagZ up in heaven managing to find a kill. crashies taken down, but he takes a decent amount of spam in trade. Tries to drop down, doesn't eat that flash, however, from his teammate. Redgar spamming out, FiNESSE going to be finding two, but now the pit's going to be dropped in the blink of an eye. Everybody on the side of NRG disappears, and this timeout does not pay off. This pit does not work. TL managed to...
in that pit, but the overwhelming presence and the timing from Team Liquid, everybody coming in at the same time on the same page. Just really fantastic stuff.
That kicks him back once again to Sheriffs to frenzies, and ardiis with the hero rifle, and he's the first one to fall. NagZ has just been an absolute monster. 11-3-2 on this map, where he's had some quieter performances thus far in the tournament. He's right out front this time. Clearly hungry for blood. Looking to rotate across, a couple shots flying. Sayf just getting to the opposite side of the wall. Flash going in behind him. Oh my god, he just dips back behind it, dodges out of the confirmation, and takes down Victor. They're looking for information, they find nothing. FiNESSE, however, on the opposite side of the map, gets a headshot, can go ahead and recover that weapon. Jamppi's desperately trying to stop him, and he actually has.
That's a great flash. Yep. That is an absolutely great flash.
Says if you want to go grab that one, you're not going to be able to see what you're picking up. Fault line now, a blind attempt to try to find something, but as they swing out onto the site, it's going to put him down to 5 HP, and now it's just in such a rough spot. The full flash comes in, Jamppi swings the corner, takes him down. crashies will recover the hero rifle, but can he put it to use is the question. He's trying to win out against Jamppi, and he cannot. A 3K here for Team Liquid's breach, and now it's 6.
So
yeah,
here comes that reckoning.
Deep enough. Reckoning does go out, Sayf avoiding it, sees the dash in, and Som takes his head off, not allowing that off to find value. The site now taken by NRG. Rolling Thunder at the ready though, just waiting. The plant does come through. crashies stuck inside of the cove. The push starts coming in. ardiis on the back side, managing to find one. Cloudburst goes down. He'll find a second one. FiNESSE getting a third. Now is the
by NRG, and then ardiis is able to step right around the side. Looks like it might be a similar start to the round here for NRG. Let's see if they want to commit. Trailblazer leads me to believe they want to.
I mean, double op setup here from Liquid. Not something that we see too much of. And that's wanting to find a pick, but they have to just go ahead and evacuate the site once again. NRG will be able to press forward, get this plant ready to go, but NagZ has the lockdown. Seems like he wants to wait, use it on the back end. And now drops it through. Cove in, nowhere to break this. They have to push back. And ardiis going to get caught up in the crossfire there as he tries to exit. Jamppi finding the pick, sends out that aftershock, swings to the corner, looks for Victor, only puts him down to 80, loses his life. Up on the spike now, the spam can begin. Looking for a bit of a body block. Sayf gets Som. They're running out of members here on the side of NRG, but the defuse is already completed. Sayf gets himself a second one, and crashies.
On the other site, some utility early here to show some presence towards A, but Team Liquid had shifted their weight over. Jamppi there, ready just in case. It was another fast, aggressive hit, and NagZ once again playing anti-flash at the door. Turret on the other side. That nano not going to find NagZ. It's on the back side of him. The alarm bot at the front of site here will confirm some presence towards ardiis momentarily. He's going to ping it, so they're going to try to bait a little bit off of this. Jamppi readjusting to the other side of the smoke.
Trailblazer in, catches Jamppi up front. soulcas there for a bit of covering fire, and he's going to find 3. What a final shot on the crashies. And in the blink of an eye, it is just Victor remaining. They know where he is. The lockdown thrown into the cubby. They know he's going to be out front, but he cannot get himself into the site quite just yet. Has to wait for the time to take down the Trailblazer, chasing him. Pushes across the top, goes right past him. Victor finds one, but so much more work to do, and he can't get it done. NagZ.
Brilliant reads all around here from Team Liquid to start. Now, a little bit of damage onto Sayf, so they're going to contest the A long ult orb a bit there. But for now, I think this is all just setting up for at least a B lean potentially, an alarm bot to keep track of a C lurk if there was going to be one from NRG. But right now,
ardiis seeing a hell of a lot, and he doesn't like what he sees. Backs away, Victor though, tucked away into the corner. Frenzy spray managing to find 1. Redgar TPing out to safety, keeps himself safe for now. soulcas, however, finding 3. Man just damn near doubled his kill count.
What was that?
I do not know, but it's certainly a rude awakening for NRG in the second half. Not how they want to kick things off. crashies trying to push the issue. Has to go for the reload, the pop flash around the corner, tries to send it, but they're so much closer than he anticipated. Jamppi strikes him down, the plant's in. Som now with everything to do. Players low on the opposite side, but still needs to find 3. Swings out, eats the flash. Sends out that cascade tap on the spike, just again trying to bait somebody to come rushing forward. Finds NagZ, doesn't take any damage. The fault line, however, connecting, it's just buying more time, which he is running out of. Tries to get himself in to try to hold it to half, but Jamppi will strike him down. Liquid take another. Now it's weapons in hand. 2 rifles for Team Liquid, not playing around here. Redgar with the signature marshal, always goes for that one, it seems. Sayf just rushing forward, trying to see if we can get any stray picks here around the B site, but then we'll just go ahead and back away. Liquid cutting some noise.
I think Liquid just looking to see if NRG is going to try an aggressive push out with this lower econ buy. Maybe think about flooding through towards window or something to see if they can get some flanks. That has worked, for teams from time to time if it's not accounted for. So that pressure early just to keep NRG at bay. But now A site wide open. Trailblazer used to confirm that short A is clear. So now Team Liquid has a site open. NagZ here.
Oh, pushing up. Can't quite get that second. So Spectre will be recovered, but does a hell of a lot of damage here. And with crashies gone, that means they cannot heal this up. So Victor at 33, Sam at 64. In the meantime, the rest of Liquid push their way up into this A site. Spike now planted.
Patience pays off there for NRG. They're able to get NagZ in a 1v1, upgrade a gun. See if Victor can put it to good use. He's already pretty beat up, and he's watching the flank, looking for another counterler from Team Liquid. As right now, it doesn't seem like they are really keen on making this retake attempt go just yet. Let's see the back of that high tide. Yeah, I think they're just gonna let the spike do its thing here, potentially.
That does seem like it. I know that they're in a fairly dire situation, but Liquid, they want to go for the push. They want to try to find some of these kills. ardiis, however, striking one down with a frenzy, but then falls some. We'll get another with the Sheriff shots coming across, and now we'll just tuck away in heaven and wait for the spike to take him. Doesn't give over any extra charge, and had he been able to do so.
Liquid, Stinger and a Ghost to back it up. Spike being carried, everybody but NagZ over here on the C side. It's been left basically open. FiNESSE just towards spawn. And yeah, this is a free plant here so far. Oh, the retake's flooding in though.
Yeah, they're starting to rush forward. Sam trying to get himself into the site. FiNESSE, however, going to be able to find one as Sayf gets taken down. Redgar swinging around the backside, gets struck out as well. Just trying to play with an unexpected tempo and aggression, but they managed to shut him down as Sam holds the angle across into garage, and suddenly it is only NagZ remaining. Tap onto the spike, spotting one, but there's just so much to deal with. It would need to be an ace at this range with a Ghost in hand, so NRG will be able to take this round after all, it would seem. Nail thrown down, ardiis going to start rushing forward. Flash goes out, tries to turn away from it, but as he looks in.
Finish the job. A little bit of utility exchanged here. Fault line on the side. crashies going to let loose with the Trailblazer. Going to spot two. ardiis forced out of the corner. Doesn't take any damage, dealing just a little bit to Sayf in exchange. High tide's going to go up here for the side of NRG to try to keep control of this space at A. And right now, Team Liquid just going to use this opportunity to regroup and rethink.
I mean, obviously, presence noted here. They know that Sam is going to be playing around this A site, so it seems like, given the Reckoning being online for him, Liquid want to turn away from it. Push up, Jamppi on the corner. Oh no, the timing! It's just absolutely brutal, but perfect for crashies. This catches him in the back of the head. Turret going to be cleared out as they turn their sights now over to the B site here. Reckoning does go across. Victor noted, but the Reckoning is helping to save him. No one can get in on top of him, so instead Liquid have to try to pivot now, moving their way over towards C. Seekers going to be going through, dash forward, Sayf clears out the rest of the site for him as NagZ gets situated in garage.
30 seconds left.
Multiple people though looking to spray him out, gets that, and NagZ cuts them down! A 4K in the blink of an eye!
The poison cloud as well, but still.
Yeah, the pivots they were making, perfectly fine. NagZ just gets in that anchor position. Now though, NRG needing to stop this from getting the map point. It's a double stack here in the garage. The Trailblazer going forward, gets cleared out very quickly. Victor forced back and Sayf gets the read. Swings in, finds him, finds Victor to boot. 2 kill for him as Sam tries to get around the backside, but the turret alerts him of his presence, and now it is being watched by NagZ. Operating in the hands of ardiis. Trying to go for this retake, already tagged down, just blind spray through, but seems like ping coming across off the back of the Trailblazer, manages to find a second.
You should run.
Blades are at the ready, but NagZ is all right. We drop this lockdown in. So they want to go for the push, they want to try to break this down. Sam does come in, up from mid, finds it, gets the headshot through. NagZ going to be taken down, a 3v2, the time ticking away. Heals out from crashies, puts NagZ back to, or ardiis back to full, and ardiis finds a 3rd kill. Just on Redgar now, the IGL, the smoke is up. The fuse held to half. Reads that he's going to be over at Lumber, finds one, but needs to push into the cove, and crashies is waiting for him, bodyguarding. The defuse can come in with just a couple seconds to spare. The off will be recovered.
Get out of my way.
Absolutely paramount. As crashies just pushing up, does grab that orb. Seeker's now online. It's going to be the Trailblazer first. They just blind spray it down, so the only info gathered is that there's at least 2 people here with rifles, which probably could have sussed out anyway.
I think they're trying to get a little bit of space for Sayf.
Oh, looking to go up over the top. Dashes over towards Sewer. Som, however, does manage to find him, but crashies also falls at the end. It's now ardiis in such a rough position. The spike getting ready to be brought up into the site. What can he do from here? It was a monstrous round from him in the last. Racked up a third of his total kills. They're on the C site. Will be able to find NagZ. That puts the spike down in a bad spot. Redgar does get picked. Victor with a great long flank, finding one. ardiis now just trying to avoid getting shot. He's a little bit of damage, but spike will be recovered. soulcas fakes a tap on the plant. Drifting out though over towards the link, but Victor is ready for it. Swing out, no. Went to look away from the flash. Jamppi gets the timing. FiNESSE now up in heaven, finds one for his trouble, leaving soulcas now all on his lonesome versus ardiis. The blades are pulled. ardiis rushing up into B. soulcas, where does he want to go? So look back towards A, which is where ardiis is drifting right now. So it seems like soulcas did choose wisely. Can get this plant down.
Both players kind of double bumping there a little bit, just trying to figure out where the other really went. A flash even to confirm from soulcas if ardiis had remained at short A. Was not there. So able to find the right timing to get all the way over.
Oh, they're going to be in garage. They're drifting forward, and ardiis has the headshot. Bails him out, the spike's right there.
Then things get real scary for Team Liquid.
Pit invested off the rip. FiNESSE just looking to cut off sewers. Make that unassailable. Som drifting forward, doesn't take too much damage for his trouble as ardiis goes for the off peak. Shot goes a little bit wide. Just noting presence. TL though, going to try to gain control here in garage. Nanoswarm waiting for him to try to go through that connector into C site. As ardiis starts to swing out for the peak, but Sayf takes his head off. Up now on the floor, and Sayf looks like he wants to really push the issue here. Has that dash at the ready. Trailblazer, he's going to play off the back end of this one. Cleared out by Victor, but now the Rolling Thunder cuts across. He manages to clear the corner as crashies gets in behind, but NagZ finds 2. Som taking down as well. As NagZ has just been an absolute demon, and he's going to find a third. Victor put down, it's just FiNESSE. We'll be able to find one. There would need to be an ace clutch to stop Liquid from getting to map point.
This is near impossible for FiNESSE. Has to go through so many layers of Team Liquid, but great patience here early from Sayf. Taking ardiis down, and then the pressure there to clear Victor out of C site. Investing that Rolling Thunder, getting that Killjoy utility basically nullified. And then they're able to get down in there, and just NagZ just so deadly around that garage area. Usually you think about him on that defender side of the map, but here on the attacker side as well. Just so smart, head on a swivel. The guy is just unbelievably aware and playing, of course. Seeing some deep pings coming out towards C for the side of Team Liquid. That orb gonna be grabbed here, get the reckoning for Som. So now you've got 2 really big ults available for retake.
Dog spotting one, Redgar TPing up top. Let's get taken out, but Sayf trades it very quickly. FiNESSE now going to be eliminated. Sayf still in the back of sight. The spike going to be dropped down for the moment. Given that it's not planted and the lockdown is rolling. You gotta, oh, what in the hell is Sayf doing? Catches into the back, doesn't grab the spike, and now cannot exit. crashies finds that kill. soulcas going to be burned down as well. That leaves just Jamppi on his lonesome in a 1v2. The spike completely out in the middle of nowhere. See how he tries to pilot this one. Maybe just trying to info bait there with the audio. Rushes back, the double face, however. And they find the kills, and NRG, yeah. As ardiis just going for some blind spray, and he's gonna come away with Sayf. A fantastic kill to find right off the rip. Entry power knocked down very early on. So ardiis will also just get up back up to 100.
Just almost feels like an ego duel there. Just like we're just gonna try to vandal each other through the smoke so you can find the angle first.
I mean, this is the map that we saw ardiis come alive on. He was the one, it was the finisher to get them across the line versus DRX to go ahead and put that map behind them. bit of a quieter start for him here, but things like that, those are the kind of plays you expect and that you want to see out of ardiis.
Yeah, let's see what kind of attention Redgar is able to garner. Maybe he can find a pick off of this potential. Looks like a shift back towards A or B. That turret there to kind of keep track. A smoke, kind of keep FiNESSE at bay. The Trailblazer as well. Again, trying to sell attention towards the other half, and then they're going to just rotate into it here. Redgar, an important duel coming up.
FiNESSE is so close by, though. So yeah, Redgar will get taken down, and now it's just going to be a rush out from NRG, exiting the A site, looking to get in behind Liquid over at B. Push forward, Victor still anchoring in the back of sight. Finds soulcas. Now it's just Matt's on his lonesome, gets one. And then there's just too much pressure, too many angles to try to look at, so he will fall.
The map really, really well here to start. Now ardiis is going to change it up a little bit. Going to start pushing space early. Trailblazer even invested there, and now they know that A is wide open. They can start setting up these defenses here.
Could still be tucked back around a window or so. So ardiis doesn't want to really overstep. Victor has to back away as the Seekers come flying forward. Sayf trying to entry. It's a bit of damage there from that nano. As the paranoia goes across in the back of sight, but the wall will keep them protected. So FiNESSE gets tucked away. Lockdown now going to be used. The Reckoning, though, to try to slow them up on this approach. Now will expire. And they can start moving forward. FiNESSE, though, he's got just a bit of a window trying to work with where he is not in. And oh, man, gets that final shot across in the garage to take down soulcas, but Redgar trades him out. Spike plant coming in. The flash. Victor, so many targets to choose from. He's going to be able to find two of them. Eventually falls to Redgar's hand, who now gets taken out by crashies. And leaves Sayf with no health and no hope. Cut down, and NRG continue to run it back. Knives, of course, going to be popped by Sayf as well.
Here.
As Liquid, can they stop NRG from getting within touching distance, getting just one round away? Because right now, the momentum is completely out of their sails. Even the timeout not doing them any good. Trailblazer gaining quite a bit of info for them. The presence in mid, the Bucky in hand. Good info to have as the Seekers go flying here from crashies. Spike gonna be planted. Sayf tagged a bit low though, and will get finished off some. Finding the shot. Jamppi with a great headshot though. Takes out Victor. As Redgar goes TPing forward, drops the Bucky, grabs the Phantom. Flash catches him fully in the face, but the swing's not coming through, and now he's gonna look to TP out. Oh, FiNESSE narrowly missing the window of opportunity. Instead, he's traded positions. He's now going to be over on the A-Link side. soulcas getting full flash. crashies put some pressure down. The fight goes his way. ardiis on the approach out from window. And soulcas will get taken down, and the defuse comes in. Redgar unable to arrive in time.
He is just going to pop it early onto C. So, you know, this is all about space control for NRG. And now a smoke there from Redgar. Try to keep FiNESSE from getting much more information. And look at this rotation.
Yeah. They're just completely rotating off, just leaving ardiis up in heaven. Knives popped. You will see that guiding light. crashies went all the way across towards C to look to reinforce that position. And this is just a slow creep up here as Liquid get ready to strike. Matt's still hovering out in mid. Fault line at the ready. Goes over towards Link. A blind shot sent through. ardiis hoping for a straight connection, but he strikes. Catching some completely unawares. crashies now going to try to get in behind him, but there's cover. soulcas is in window. He's keeping him honest. Victor, though, just goes on the aggressive. Manages to find him, and that gives him the lockdown, which he's now going to dump over towards the A site to look to flush them out. soulcas still hovering. FiNESSE getting a decent read. Tucks away over onto the right side. Knife is out. Speaking of knives, ardiis finds one off screen. Redgar going to be taken down, and crashies now comes in from behind, leaving Sayf on his lonesome in a 1v3. He's not going to get the opportunity. crashies gets him again. The defuse now rolling in, and NRG. So many opportunities. 5 map points dropped. Do they drop the opportunity to get there once again? Sayf pushing forward, gets himself up front here in a lobby. There's an alarm bot around the corner. Flash goes behind the wall. Not noting anything, but yep, the bot certainly will. Now aware of this, NRG starts full sending it over towards the C site.
Paranoia at the ready here for Redgar. Jamppi right there as well. A lot of utility.
Yep, the nano swarm right there on the entry. So they just wait. The wall comes up, a smoke goes down. Redgar's setting that one up now. Tailwind forward, ardiis gets himself into the site, just hiding within the cloud burst, a cove as well. They try to escort them forward, but eventually they just have to pull back. They don't too much presence here. Over towards C, crashies clears out an alarm bot. And now NRG just kind of scattering to the wind. Assessing, figuring out where they want to go. Jamppi push this. Flash in, Jamppi does push it out. Finds some, crashies trades it. A 1 for 1. It's half the flash is now taken away, however, from the side of Team Liquid, and crashies just gonna plant or at least tap on the spike, see if they can get anybody baited forward, but Sayf, as he swings the corner, finds one. Get one at the ready, dashes in behind the box, throws up the cloud burst, tries to escape, and he's able to do so as soulcas finds ardiis off screen, and now they're running out of time. FiNESSE gets one, the plant coming through here on a site. It's just below hell, so the flash flies forward, and they're both just tucked into the same corner. A 3-man approach from Link, however, it's into the meat grinder. FiNESSE finding a third, leaving just the skies to try to duke it out, and he has no idea where he's at. crashies stays quiet, gets the kill up.
No doubt about it, and FiNESSE has been a huge part of it. Just a steady hand with the IGLing and an even steadier hand with this rifle. Response there with the snake bite, gonna keep Sayf pinned. No damage done, but presence definitely noted here.
Just go for the blind spray. Nano thrown up into window, not triggered yet. He doesn't want to destroy it unless he absolutely has to. Can't quite get away with it, away from it, I should say. This spike will get planted. Liquid, the site is theirs for the time being. For NRG, how do you retake? Multiple members still far away. ardiis just now exiting a lobby. As this is buying quite a bit of time here for TL to play with. Flush in the corner, Sayf with a peek. Not seeing much of anything though. Shots go out, decides to pull back away. FiNESSE this time cannot be the hero. The crashies, he's set up to do it. Managing to find 3, and now it's just NagZ tucked away at Lumber. The secret let loose. NagZ will be able to clear that one out. ardiis left standing, he gets the headshot. He's in onto the spike, holding it.
NRG really keep their eyes out on how well they've adjusted since that Na'Vi game on this defender's half where they were 6 and 6.
Okay, one shot connecting there onto Sam. Whittling away at him. He's Sayf just peeking across, not going to be seeing anything. Now, turrets set up on the B site might lend them to expect that FiNESSE is going to have all of his utils situated on A.
And this looks like kind of like a market crunch being set up here by NRG. They're expecting a push. If they give up this space, you know, you could paranoia, throw Victor's utility in here, and really make things difficult. You have some shock darts as well for crashies. The pings are coming out, but Team Liquid, I think, senses potentially something's amiss here with all this free space and all that Killjoy utility. A lot of times in this area to kind of keep track of things not there. Instead, it's going to be FiNESSE on the Killjoy over onto A, playing with that deep generator position for this plant.
Yeah, they're still picking out onto B, but now that that knife goes through and they don't find anybody suppressed, they get the sense that, yeah, it's going to be that A hit, especially as the util comes flying. FiNESSE just going to be tucked away here. Sat in hell, couple shots flying. Seeing if he can catch anything at all. So Sayf going to be flashed out. FiNESSE now pushing out of hell, managing to find one. Still somehow staying alive. 18 HP remaining. Sayf now going to be taken down. NagZ and soulcas, however, fight back, but they're running out of time. Spike down on the floor, and they need to get it planted. 10 seconds remaining. NagZ and soulcas left standing versus Sam and crashies, who's now approaching through the door. NagZ with a fantastic headshot. Allows them to try to go for the replant, but now he's got to stick to it, and he cannot draw it down fast enough. crashies will clutch it out. It's the Red Bull.
Kind of devise the odds when it comes to those pistol rounds.
They lost both of them on the first map. As ardiis darted, has to back off. Just tuck back in over towards Pizza. Dash running out. Doesn't want to play in this position any longer. It's going to be a bit too risky for him.
Let's see how they want to try to get in towards this B site. Now you've got FiNESSE shifted over here to play contact off the turret. Deeper nanos and alarm bot kind of hamper that early access to the B site around that corner. Kind of try to punish potentially the entry of Sayf here. Smoke's gonna come out though for now.
Turret dealt with. FiNESSE just going to go for some blind spray, see if he can get a straight connection there. Nothing found. As crashies, very, very right to be wary about markets. We can see NagZ pushing himself up into that position. But we'll just go ahead and just get this double stack tucked away in Boathouse for now. Recon out over the top, not spotting anything. ardiis swinging through, but yep, smoke comes across. They get the reveal. Sayf having the dash. They somehow avoid getting tagged down. Even managing to find Victor. Finds ardiis as well. This lurker mid, absolutely monstrous. Tries to send out the ult, however, and Sam cuts it short. Man advantage still here. They're gonna go pushing in, but again, they do not have time on their side. They've got to drop out of heaven, try to get this plane coming down, and Sayf is gonna be caught as he tries to make his way over, and Sam will just mow them down, one after the other. A 4K.
All it takes is one player there to keep that plant from being able to go down, because you have to press for that plant, and Sam can just line him up.
And just running out of time in these first 2 rounds, I guess I could say, for Liquid. See if they decide to up the tempo or if they can get themselves into a plant position a little bit faster. For now, it's just going to be the market door broken down by Sayf. So wary in case somebody does go for a bit of an off-tempo push to that smoke. ardiis now going to be noted. Screams down, dashes out. Doesn't want to take any chances.
And now, again, FiNESSE moving over to the other side, to the A side. That's the push a little bit towards B. NagZ just checking the corner there with his cam. See if anybody's hiding in that cubby, trying to use those shorter range guns. A lot of teams like to try to catch you off guard. Some of those cheeky angles. Seeing if they can get you. Sam's just gonna hold here with his bulldog.
Still has the paranoia.
Yep, exactly.
Sends it, catches on the 2. Sayf gets out in front of it. And oh, the reveal right before that, Cage blooms. Sam spotting Redgar, takes him down. Defensive smoke's now gonna be taken away from them. Crashies will get flushed out of boats. Sayf burning the dash, but now man advantage is here. The plant coming down, this time with 20 seconds to spare. Better timing for the side of Team Liquid as they look to get themselves on the board. Victor is well going to fall.
I don't know if they're comfortable with this. That's such an early plant, you know?
One enemy remaining.
At this point, ardiis, yep. Nothing much else that can be done, even with NagZ and Jamppi tagged up. Nowhere near worth trying to go for it. We'll just back away and allow Team Liquid to get themselves to the board here in the 3rd round.
Yeah, just a good, solid entry here. soulcas winning a big duel against crashies in boats, and that's round over, basically. Of course, ardiis able to hang on to that Vandal, playing very patient with it. And good little attack here from Team Liquid, only losing 1 along the way as well. Very, very important. Good to see them really being diligent, checking some of those corners, checking those angles. Yeah, Sam, sure, gets the 1 there off the contact. It's just crazy how smart he is. I mean, just the way that he reads and anticipates movements. It's the 6th sense that he has. Always just been so impressed by it.
Thrown over the top, and oh, Sayf. I don't know if that was just a blind spray. Either way, gets the kill. FiNESSE going to be taken down nice and early. As the drone counted out from crashies, just spotting him, but no one in any sort of position to try to do anything about it. And even if he had the Hunter's Fury, I think it would be a bit too much of a risk, a bit of an overcommitment to try to go for it. Redgar on the opposite side of the map will find Sam as he goes swinging out of a main. Victor trades it back, but still the advantage found is Sayf. Oh, ardiis just trying to get some information, try to figure something out here for his squad, but it ends up costing him his life. Wallbang headshot through. Now it's all on crashies and Victor to see if they can do anything. The 2v4. Dart going out, looking for the ping reveal, and Sayf just will get counter spammed out, but already put Victor down to 3.
Spike planted.
Lose that on 1 weapon, the push in, off the back of the flash, crashies. Doing well to find the kill, but soulcas just responds. How many wallbangs, how many blind shots in this round from Liquid? Absolute insanity. And with that, Victor says, nah, I'm good.
We've had enough of this round. That is at least 3. Unbelievable. I mean,
Nasty
Sayf
stuff.
got 2. Jeez, man. That's just one of those rounds where you just got to kind of shrug it off as NRG and just say, okay, well, they had the read on us. You know, I think that first one on the FiNESSE was just an anticipation of someone potentially being underneath that owl drone. It's more like a safety clear of that spot, right? The owl drone's not going to look at it anyway. Let's make sure that nothing's there. That one on the ardiis was pretty nasty.
Flash up over the top. Sayf just looking to get himself situated up onto the wall. As Victor wants to get himself out of wine. Yeah. Suppressing 3, plenty of information, lets him know that he does not want to be playing all on his lonesome over there. Plays back into the site proper, but 4-member stack from the side of NRG. A decent read that this is going to be the site that gets attacked.
Yeah, and with FiNESSE's turret over at B main, kind of keep track of that. He hasn't had much presence or attention there yet. So they're able to keep their feet planted here at A. NagZ hasn't pushed far enough forward to cause any distraction towards that side. Smokes are out. Sam here going to be ready with a counter smoke of his own as Team Liquid thought about setting up for the attempt. But of course, you know, there's still plenty of time on the clock, so no reason to rush things. The numbers at the top middle of your screen haven't turned red yet, so you don't need to plant, like, you know.
Okay, they're going to try to just audio bait, but NRG, they just start drifting back towards the A site. So they're reading it well. With their limited firepower, can they still come out on top of this one? Victor and Sam there with those rifles. We'll see what they can get done for Agent Suppressed this time coming across. Sam gets a headshot there. Sayf going to be taken down, but soulcas finds 2. Finds a 3rd on the back end. His crashies will also fall. And that leaves just FiNESSE now joining over here on this side of the map. It does get noted. They should have a very good idea that he is just going to be approaching from heaven. Rifle is recovered. How does he pilot this? It was so very clutch for them, dragging them across the line. Multiple rounds on Haven. TP going to be used, and a bit of a bait there, perhaps. Draws his
Converting off of their first kills as well. So let's see with ardiis, op in hand finally. Round 6. Good delay here. Team Liquid to keep that very powerful gun away from a very powerful player for as long as possible.
It's going to look to relocate here. Get tucked away over by short. As Redgar goes a bit of a jiggle, and okay, Victor barely missing out on having the headshot.
Looks to be a attempt to push through towards B. Comes the no command.
No command rolling across. Victor just looking to shut them down on this approach as ardiis looking for the peek, whiffs the shot. Sayf stays alive, backs out. And now they turn their sights over towards A. ardiis just around the corner. Cyber Cage goes up, looking for a timing shot. He nearly gets it. Jamppi, lucky to be alive. They push in, the plant now getting ready to come through. 40 seconds remaining as all of NRG get into position for this retake. NagZ still on alert, crucially over in mid. We'll have to keep our eyes trained on him. Again, it's a bit delayed. Cannot find the shot. Sayf stays alive, and Victor finds one. Sayf, however, now getting one, gets finesse. Victor finds a second. Keeps them in with the advantage. That's around the corner. Sam getting a decent read of this one. Now goes for the push and gets the headshot. Pop flash out. soulcas finding one, sees the drop down, looks for it, puts some damage on the ardiis, but cannot confirm the kill. And with 3 members left standing, the AWP on the floor, that's going to get scooped up, and that's going to be NRG now taking us back to a tied upset at 3. Speaking of 4, NRG now back in the lead.
Lucky rabbit's foot. Whatever it takes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, now you've got a bit of a heavier stack towards this B side. It's kind of just shifting back to, well, actually, now that I say that, ardiis has gone all the way back over to A with no contact. They'd rather be a little bit more cautious toward this A side as you've got a lot of the extra Killjoy utility to be over at to B, but no real presence shown here from either side towards mid. It's just been completely abandoned by either team's thought process, but there's still a lot of time in the round, so I don't expect necessarily that this is a full commit from Team Liquid. We'll see. Bladestorm for Sayf. Guardians back it up. Yeah, he's going in.
Dash forward, swinging around, sees the turret, will get cleared out by his teammates. Bang is looking to still have to try to break open this side. Jump up over the top, looks for it. It's gonna be Redgar claiming finesse, finds it with a headshot there on the Guardian. crashies swinging out from both house. Does get taken down by Jamppi there with the shorty, but the rest of NRG are now flooding forward. Victor finding one before getting taken down, and now it's just soulcas and Jamppi. Low HP versus an ardiis with 11 health. Knives are in hand, the plant coming down, he's looking for him, but he makes noise on that jump.
Spike planted.
12 seconds to spare, head is spotted, but Jamppi gets that bullet too.
By Team Liquid, a good response, and a kind of a response here from NRG, knowing that that orb had been contested early, a little bit of push-outs from the side of Team Liquid. So they're going to use that fragment, try to keep them at bay a little bit, keep some pressure put ardiis back in here towards that short position. NagZ once again sitting behind the wall. Two coming into, but there's backup here for ardiis.
The swing getting ready to come in. They're not going to flash for it. Thought maybe he was going to have the collide. Dashes out. Victor goes to the counter swing, finding another. NagZ will be able to put the op down on the ground, but still it's a monstrous trade up here for NRG. Double approach. Victor right up in front. Turns into the smoke and says, "Hi, Redgar, how you doing?" NagZ now pushing up. Just went out the fight against crashies. Sends the ult, wants to still try to win this one out, but FiNESSE is going to be noted, but NagZ still somehow wins the fight. Vandal headshot working wonders, and Jamppi gets the timing, catching him on the cross. The spike now being shipped back over, no, all the way through the spawn. Says, "I've got just enough time to continue this rotate."
30 seconds left.
Both players tagged up, some full armor. Paranoia still in hand, could very well make this work for himself. He's waiting, but now he's going to be noted. The cam's still set up. NagZ ever so ratty. TP back up, it's waiting for it. And checking A site to see if he can hear that plan coming through. Excuse me, words evading me. Now he knows it's all about this B site.
This is unbelievably difficult. NagZ just gonna wait around the corner here. Jamppi can play off contact.
Two shock darts even available, but Jamppi will just find the timing, swinging out some. Suppression out, Sayf swing on the corner, does take a shot from the Sheriff there, but still wins the fight. crashies with a great headshot, finds one, wants a little bit more, got the spot, and ardiis is actually the one to take down Sayf. crashies will be finished off by that shock dart, but I don't think you're gonna be too bothered if you're here on NRG trying to win out in this thrifty round. Gun now recovered, ardiis swinging, but he's not ready for Jamppi to be tucked into the corner, so does end up losing out on that one. That's gonna be Liquid regaining a man advantage.
Great anticipation there from Jamppi, expecting that angle to be taken. Goes wide, finds a great one. Now you've got NagZ, Jamppi watching. Saw him trying to find a lurk here, but it is fully accounted for by Redgar.
Keeping him honest, forcing him back, 45 health. How much can Victor get done here? Dart to check close. No one spotted the drone as well. Now leading the way, just spamming in. Does get that hit there on the NagZ. He's actually going to go ahead and use the ultimate. Victor feeling very confident in their ability to close this out. But that hurts their odds. NagZ finishes off some. Swing out. The Guardian shot's going a bit wide, and attention is pulled away.
Let's see here. He's looking potentially pacey.
Yeah, I mean, they're all null command right off the rip. Turret going to be cleared out as it's deactivated. And all of NRG trying to flip their way back over to the site where FiNESSE is going to get flushed out.
That's a lockdown gone.
Yeah, taken out of the equation. Can hold on to it for the final round of the half, but for now, see if NRG can scrape anything back into this one. As the drone gets cleared, doesn't find the tag. Hunter's Fury now going to be let loose, just looking to shut them down on this reapproach as NagZ finds 2 more kills. crashies.
He's got to
Just
save.
sprinting, yeah. Trying to get the hell out of dodge. Just tuck into the corner here by B lobby, but nothing more to be done. 4 members strong, carrying over the weapons. The bank is already just bursting at the seams here for Liquid anyway. So even if they lose out on a couple extra weapons, aside from crashies getting charged towards the Hunter's Fury, it's not going to bother Liquid too much.
Exactly. I mean, this is just a beautiful kind of read of the situation here from Redgar.
This time, the one's bringing up the rear. FiNESSE just has been in a position to get as much impact as we saw from him there on Haven. Understandable given that it is his stomping grounds. Dart not spotting too much of anything. Sayf trying to push off the back of the drone, avoids the shock dart, but they don't get any connection, so he doesn't really want to go blindly through this smoke. Cyber cage up. Spam still coming through. The spike gets planted, and they just go on the offensive. Everybody rushing forward. Drone, they know that crashies is stuck here into the corner. The dash forward, the right click goes out. Sayf not finding anything there. NagZ going to be taken down. ardiis with the Guardian in hand, us finding Jamppi. A 2v3, now a 1v3s. It's just Redgar all on his lonesome. Throws down the smoke. No util to speak of, just the teleports. No paranoia. See if he can get it done. Here's the footsteps. Knows that there's going to be 2 near boats. Suspects that there's going to be another near the front. Gets the headshot. Swaps over, but cannot line up. ardiis. They will get in onto the spike. Get the defuse.
Really help them get into the sites a little bit cleaner. Kind of just prevent the retakes from being as easy. Gonna just detect the Sova over there for crashies.
Oh my
God.
Look at this stack up here. 3 in the tree. Redgar finding the first blood. ardiis gonna be taken down. Entry power limited. Sayf finding one, dashes to the flank, gets the instant headshot to put Victor on the floor. Spots another Beck on site, and they know exactly where the last member is. So dart goes in just a little bit too far to get the connection here on the Som. Jamppi holding another one again. Not getting anything. What wins the frenzy or the classic? It's gonna be the frenzy this time around.
One sheriff to be found here for NRG. It's in ardiis' hands. Som gonna get up top and try to spray towards this door, see if he can catch a little bit of damage. A flash gonna back soulcas off. Space being taken, ardiis taking damage though.
Yeah, I mean, it gets them some access to main. They can grab the orb, but they just have to back away as ardiis gets knocked down to 65. Looks like it's just gonna be that full send to rotate here towards B. NagZ the only one in the site, obviously does have the cam set up over top of the entryway out of main. Jamppi not too far away either. Recon at the ready. Shock dart. So Recon goes in first, gets cleared. Hasn't drawn the rotations yet though from Liquid. Looks like they want a little bit more to fully believe that this is going to be the approach.
Right here.
The 0 point going out, that might just be enough. Jamppi, oh, pushing up, trying to get in front of that nano swarm, maybe catch a timing, but instead catches a bullet. Gets eliminated. NagZ as well displaced. NRG now with the man advantage. They try to turn the tides of this one, win out the eco round. Going in, spray through. Oh, FiNESSE just dancing around as the bullets landing at his feet. Victor gets the right-click kill on the Sayf. With the Spectre in hand, versus 2. Seems like NRG might just be able to turn this one completely on its head. The suppression in. 2 members so very low. Taking a bit of damage. There's one found. Looking for the other. The kills are going to be coming through. Now it's all on soulcas. FiNESSE. Victor down to a sliver on either of them. They're looking for a high-low double stack. But he's able to isolate it! Yes.
And enough that it just takes a couple bullets from that Bulldog for soulcas to finish it off. But yeah, like you're talking about now, the buy is much, much weaker than you'd like for Team Liquid coming up against these full rifles of NRG and Ares, a Bucky. So you gotta be real careful here. As NRG, you gotta be anticipating some kind of sneaky trap plays with those shotguns.
Redgar was holding over at main. Turns his sights towards short instead. Just re-smoking it. As we see the triple creep down. Walking up Cat. Redgar just waiting patiently. Do they fall for it? Do they come right into his trap? Paranoia cross. Still just waiting patiently. Pushing. Sees that tailwind, and ardiis able to avoid getting clipped. And goes ahead and takes him down. Sayf as well. Fallen. This is looking damn clean here for the side of NRG. Just something that they very much need here. Trying to get that economy rolling. NagZ instantly dinks FiNESSE. Will finish him off. Now it's all on the Ares from Jamppi to see if he can do some damage to stop this from being a flawless. But the answer is no. ardiis will just go ahead, peek the corner.
For NRG, dart right into the main door here. Allow them access to this orb. ardiis looking to continue to push here. You do have this Hunter's Fury to potentially clear some space. See if they note this Cypher cam.
It will be noted, but NagZ getting suppressed, has to pull off of it, so can't try to get a dart onto anybody. It's both shocks used here from crashies, just trying to clear out some util, but as we can see, the tripwire's still standing from Gen to the wall over there. But they're going to start drifting away once again. We'll see if this turns into a B hit with just another shove down Cat.
Just a bit too much going on there. Ooh, FiNESSE. Only takes a little bit of damage. That wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Could have been worse.
Not quite able to answer any damage back, though. As market door getting shut. Liquid suspecting that this could end up at B, so they want to try to limit those options and really flood energy over towards that A site where there's 3 members of Liquid ready and waiting. Window going to be broken. crashies starting to press forward. Around the corner. soulcas not ready for it. Redgar doesn't manage to reply. finds the kill, dash out, Sayf. Trying to stay elusive, but just get worked down to 8 HP. And that's getting the better of them there in that regard. Drop down now into mid. Looking to push their way through market. TP across. Redgar gets himself situated in Boathouse, which should be anticipated. ardiis making all the noise in the world, though. Sayf just tucking away into the corner. Now to the side. Sayf is going to be the one to find the kill. Redgar, however, taken down. The site now open with 4 seconds to spare. The plant can come through. It's a 2v3 with FiNESSE holding forward, but somehow doesn't land a single bullet. 8 HP. Sayf wins it out. Now brings it back to a 2v2.
FiNESSE done such a good job in this round until that last moment. Let's see if Victor can recover.
Sayf. Hanging there on the boxes. He'll find some, but then his shoulder shows, and Victor will go.
Big one onto Redgar, and if he had gotten Sayf, that would have been a pretty easy cleanup potentially. Now Sayf with those blades, looking to maybe go up and over this box. But
and the instant headshot, and he gets it right before the suppression comes in. What a timing found by Sayf, but now he is stuck in a bad spot. Manages to drop down somehow onto the site. In the meantime, Jamppi finds Victor with a headshot here off the Sheriff. A 2-kill trade up, no one lost on the side of Liquid. And that could be guns as well, recovered. Jamppi now with the Vandal. His 4 members just sat on top of the spike. Ye shall not claim this, they say. They deny it. What a beautiful setup. Is it now starts feeling hopeless for NRG. The Thrifty all but confirmed.
oh, that's so beautiful from Team Liquid. That is just, I mean, the big brain stuff has been back and forth throughout the day.
Timing though. Hello. FiNESSE.
Oh, please.
Playing it out quietly. Okay. Does decide to strike. Finds one. Can that be the start of the snowball effect they need to get this back under control?
Look at NagZ though.
They're looking for it. The lockdown coming through. NagZ looking for the timing. Gets the 2-tap. Looks for a little bit more. He does it again. Runs out of bullets, but he's got plenty of time to go for the reload. And Jamppi will note some to clean him up.
No command, Hunter's Fury, Blade Storm for ardiis if he so needs to dig into the back pocket there, but probably just going to save that potentially for another round. Now Sayf sliding up into the smoke, just seeing if anybody's going to come through from Psalms, but nobody from the side of NRG is really keen trying to do that. I think just trying to keep a little bit of information away from the side of Team Liquid here to start.
It didn't really have an early contest over a main, so uncertain if this is going to be occupied or not. Drone not sent to check wine. As the 0 point goes out, catches out onto 2. Victor and ardiis noted. FiNESSE now rotating through the spawn, looking to join in with the rest of the team as Victor just wants to try to get a deep knife to check market. It's back over to main.
I like what NRG does here because they get 2 important pieces of an execute identified there. You know, knowing that hit them, they're going to just try to double fake here, get back in.
Nade for nade. Dart over the top, not going to be getting the reveal. Now the Hunter's Fury going to be let loose here. crashies looking for a target. Push around the corner. ardiis does find Redgar. The drop down and soulcas eliminated it. Sayf arrives. Playing over by Door. Spots one, spots a second, gets a third! A quick 3K now knowing that ardiis is in the back of sight. Dashes over. 4 bullets, goes for the reload. Updrafts, gets himself wrapped around. Just trying to stay alive. Knows that there's going to be one in switch. Breaks down the door. Jamppi does get the kill. It's a double approach. Updrafting up over the top, looking for him, playing it as a scout. Jamppi will be on troll. I mean, a Hunter's Fury to deny plants. NagZ as well with his ult. Nade's gonna be let loose. NRG looking to just kind of up the pace a bit here, given that they are on a very light buy. Jump up. ardiis, however, starting things off nicely, gets that kill, but then Sayf trades it back. Reveal out onto 1. NagZ finds crashies off the back of the reveal. The Hunter's Fury is still gonna be invested. They definitely want to close out this round. FiNESSE is now going to be left all on his lonesome. Finds one, looks to pick up a weapon, but soulcas will eventually.
To put us into overtime, of course, we know it's possible because we've lived it. But unbelievably challenging regardless. Trapwire is going to get the spot onto ardiis here.
Does not clear that out.
This is tough.
No, knives pulled, and right as Sayf does that. Spots one in market. Redgar in the meantime takes down Psalm and a lurk over tree. Just trying to get in behind them. Backstab the players of Liquid who'd be rotating over to the B site, but now it's all come tumbling down. You don't have your smokes, your paranoia. This becomes that much more difficult to pilot. And now, just to really add insult to injury, the ult across, updraft in, Sayf, desperately wanted to get Victor's. The ring ping comes through. Sends out the 0 point, trying to take the blades out of his hands, but Sayf still able to play elusive. Keeps them. As Redgar looks to challenge against ardiis. Thinking about Tempo pushing on the smoke, he does so and gets the headshot. Brings it back to a 4v4. Spike getting brought over into A. NagZ watching on his camera. Spotted their feet, makes the call. The rotations begin. But they're wary. They know that they're here in this position, that they're going to be pushed up and looking to intercept, and crashies does just that. Sayf now gone, the window broken to get themselves up into heaven. They know that they need to try to spot NagZ, but he manages to find two before getting taken out. Brings us back into a 2v2. ardiis spotted. Oh, nade down, he's updrafted, jumped up over the opposite side. Double approach now through tree. ardiis looking for the tempo switch up, looking to catch him off guard. Finds him with the counter swing in. Jamppi finds the kill, and it's going to be a solo battle, but potentially in the map. crashies swings, gets the headshot.
Over. Now, going to use that knife to make sure that they can get the ult orb, get the lockdown invested into this round. Jamppi not going to hide in boats. He's going to retreat to the safety of NagZ. Safe hands from him. Sam going to TP over to the side. A spot through onto Sam, but looks like NRG should be able to get this plant down.
And lockdown avoided, but it's only Sam inside of the site. crashies now going to join him as the smoke starts to dissipate. 2 into the site, 2 at main, 1 at lumber. He's just trying to hold the pings coming down. Nade goes in, buys some more time. Drone up over the top, not spotting FiNESSE. Paranoia does clip in onto him, and Redgar, suspicious of it, flushes him out. Pop flash sent through the smoke. They look to turn away. NagZ finding one. Shots coming through. Victor down to 9 HP. Gonna be finished off by soulcas. crashies only able to find one. It's he and Sam. Now just Sam, and Sam is dead. The cleanup comes through. Liquid get to the defuse.
They're going to utilize this Astra. Those stars often really indicative of how teams want to attack on this map, and you can see 2 stars out and a full presence from Team Liquid to respond.
Quick turn for the flash, and instant dash out of Sayf, but still managing to find one as the distraction swing comes in from Redgar. 2 members left standing now on the side of NRG. Spike gonna be grabbed up by Sam. FiNESSE also arrives, but made a bit of a splash there. Sayf having built up yet another dash, uses it, but then runs out of bullets as he swung out wide. Still though, put Sam and FiNESSE down to 75. Just swap out, grab another ghost, and start drifting their way over towards this A site through the sewer where NagZ is ready and waiting. No.
He's pushing past.
Okay.
But that's okay, they're not going there.
They start drifting back into mid.
FiNESSE loves these double pumps.
This could end up being good for them. Redgar, the lone player right now on this B site, and he's down to 44 health. You get him cleanly, you should be able to potentially isolate the other 2 players as some, 1v1s or a 2-on-1.
30
Push
seconds
in,
left.
FiNESSE avoiding showing his head until right then. Redgar gets him. Now, turns his back, expecting the pressure coming in from Garage. Sam does manage to find it, now in a position where he just might be able to clutch this one up, but needs to be clean with it. Where they didn't have the split approach before, this time TL, they're the ones who are splitting. Be up in heaven. NagZ getting ready to swing the corner from Garage. The flash going his way. He's trying to wait from it, but then NagZ takes the timing, gets the kill, and Liquid will get themselves another pistol win.
Yeah, I love this from Team Liquid. The way that they read this setup. It's still just such a difficult setup with NagZ lurking so early in that round, pushing so much space so fast. Just gives Team Liquid all the ability to read the map, to rotate to where they need to go.
Smoke out in the mid, NRG looking like they want to try to play off of this one as crashies gets ready for a potential pop flash through. Does send it. Jamppi is sent sprinting back, sucked away over towards stairs. Clear out of the trap wire. Meanwhile, NagZ taking a hell of a lot of damage. Re-swings, stabilizes for one, but cannot get the other. Flash out, the frenzy spray goes. Jamppi falls. Sayf now tucked in to this Nebula to push out, but he's not ready for crashies to be right up in front of him. Redgar now not ready for FiNESSE. soulcas arrives. It's a bloodbath, but one that NRG can absolutely win.
Spike planted.
Weapon not recovered, Victor. Wrapping around towards stairs. That will get him a rifle in hand. Grabbing up that Vandal. Now the question is, does he find the timing? Because soulcas is out in the open. Working his way forward. He finds it, and NRG. Liquid as they look to replicate that success and get a thrifty of their own. Jamppi just sitting within the nebula for now, taking a couple blind shots through. Here's at least 2 weapons, so knows there's going to be some hefty presence here in mid. Sayf was on the rope previously. Does he think about going for it again? If they can flash him in, it could be quite opportunistic for them. There it is, Victor, though, looking to hold the line. They will find ardiis at the end of it all. A little bit of damage onto Victor, but still does come away with another elimination for himself as the nade pushes them back.
Cage trigger.
Got the heal, though. Can recover this rifle for Team Liquid. So, honestly, this isn't too bad. Still keeping themselves in this. Going to leave FiNESSE on a lurk in sewers here as the rest of NRG moves over to the site to set up for the plant. Pushing spaces, Sam towards spawn. Right on his heels is Victor. Sam, big one coming, and soulcas gets the better of him.
He can't stabilize the Bulldog game fast enough to be able to find the elimination. soulcas gets the headshot, but Victor now finds himself with a 3rd elimination. Sayf spotted, the Seekers cleared out. 2v3, now 1. There's NagZ. Swings around to the back alley, but the ping is coming down. Seems like NRG have a very good sense of where he's going to be positioned. As Victor and crashies both watch the angle.
Surely, there's just not enough time at this point. Just maybe looking for an exit frag. Not going to happen.
Some damage is what he was looking for, but instead it's just going to be death.
Out his teammate to flash here towards the top of ramp. Trailblazer as well. But this is just kind of all information gathering for NRG. No real lean in towards any executes. They're fanned out all over the place. Just going to spam down the wall into mid. A star towards male, potentially here for NRG to use to take some space. A lot of it being given up by the side of Team Liquid. It's just soulcas on that stage, watching from one side, NagZ's trap on the other. And they're playing really towards anti-execute here onto these sites to just really prevent NRG from really gaining any steam.
Well, Sayf is starting to go on a bit of a walkabout. Sam tucked into the corner there on the astral form. Sayf just continues to press up. Redgar having to send a smoke real quick. Sayf continuing the swing, finds one. That's going to be a spike noted as well. Sam not making any noise as he cuts his way across. Slow out, and crashies head spotted. soulcas doesn't whip the shot. Finds the kill. Now they have to try to get Sam back in with them. And as the trap wire gets cleared, gives a bit more evidence that it's going to be A, and Jamppi just shuts down that double blast pack entry. Cam set up, FiNESSE noted, tagged. Has to pull back, has to remove it. The time is dwindling. Jamppi pushing forward, puts some damage down onto him, but now they know, that they just cannot possibly get themselves onto site. They just have to go ahead and call off the attack. The time will dwindle down. Liquid will get themselves tied up at 2-2 once more. Decent damage still. 2 weapons going to be carried over, but obviously
they're able to really confirm where the movements are going to be. This fast hit, though, shut right down by Jamppi.
It's double stacked, and Jamppi finds the kill. Another play noted. I mean, ardiis just sitting here existing with this dart in his chest. Dahl goes across. He would love an opportunity to finally remove this, but they need to gain some form of control. He finally will be able to go ahead and rip it out. Now they're fairly stuck.
Everyone is here from Liquid.
I mean, they just have to kind of pour their way through this one, but they're just going to get shut down. Clean here from the side of TL, establishing. Jamppi just playing back. Whether or not he anticipates the op, it's hard to say, but definitely anticipating some form of presence. So doesn't even want to peek the ramp.
Well, and Liquid here, NRG's expecting either Liquid's going to try to get ahead of the showstopper or play behind it. And now you're kind of getting the sense, you would think, that they're playing behind it. But if you actually look at where Sayf is positioned, Redgar's kind of baiting for him over onto B. We'll see if that comes into play, as it looks like now they're going to drift in more towards these stars that they have at mid. Spike's still in Ramen, hasn't moved. Slow orb here just to buy a little bit of time for Team Liquid. The wall now invested as well, as they want nothing to do with this showstopper. It's in fact going to be towards ropes now for Victor. He might be able to cut off these Seekers. They're not going to get too much info off of this.
Just one. Still flying through. He'll eventually clear it. Still though, no closer to the site quite just yet. 30 seconds remaining.
left.
Trap wire just at the top of the rope. Flash goes in the check towards Rampant. And actually did connect over on a finesse for a bit of an audio cue. Showstopper now drawn out. So just back away from the corners. Victor just gonna send it, hoping for a Hail Mary connection. Nate as well to check back sight. Poison Orb comes down, Jamppi pushing forward, finds crashies. Victor trades it back. Blast back out to try to slow any approach down. As the res will come in, soulcas dragging Jamppi right back into the round. FiNESSE pulls away. ardiis with a peek into heaven, finds Sayf, drops down, gets himself tucked away over towards main. Just waiting for another target. And now this becomes so very difficult if you're Liquid to try to push your way back into this site. Flash is not available, now it's just gonna be dead. Victor completely shuts down the screen's approach. Redgar is still trying to get himself in from that angle, and Victor will find yet another 4K, his second one here.
8 of them in 2 different rounds. And he's been super impactful on that raise. And some stability found here now for NRG after dropping 2 in a row. And they can continue to kind of keep these edges under pressure. Both of the wide angles being covered right now by Victor on one side, ardiis on the other. That double duelist composition that NRG loves to lean into. Really able to keep control of those flanks, make sure that someone like NagZ isn't going to be doing what he did in the pistol round and coming at you from an unexpected angle. Now once again, going to hear the dog coming, going to be cleared. No presence towards those 2 players in sewers noted off of that. They hid themselves. Sayf going to try to go for a potential peek, but here's that dog and says, nah, we don't want to reveal this presence of this operator just yet.
Backs off, cleared by Jamppi. The op now getting ready for the swing, and ardiis whips the shot. He had the peak advantage, is holding the line, and it's Sayf with a short. He takes down FiNESSE. Victor jumping in over the top as the trap wire is cleared.
30 seconds
Just
left.
tucked away. Redgar TPing up top, himself safe. 5 members strong though, as they will go ahead, use the neural theft, and identify all 3 player locations on the side of NRG. The second ping goes across. crashies now trying to reposition, get himself into an unsuspected spot. Just up against the wall here, alongside that Nebula, and he's waiting this out patiently. Oh dear, he sees 2, potentially even the 3rd, rips the first shot, Sayf swings the corner, finds another one, Bladestorm gonna be pulled out, but he gets taken down in midair. The hold to half, the punch with the shorty, and Som will get 3 of his own.
Swinging the round. Now Sayf out early with this op. Som's going to throw up a smoke there, but quickly dissipates it. Som's still in that corner. He's been there a couple times now. And now he's kind of got a potentially rough exit. Sayf might be able to punish this.
I mean, it would be a really bold push-up to try to swing that corner, especially just given the form that Som has been in so far here in this map. Still inching up though. Som setting the trap, patiently waiting and hoping that Sayf is going to take the bait.
They're kind of reading something that worked for Team Liquid previously when they got aggressive out of B main like that. So they're anticipating it.
Hawk through from crashies. Just gets an audio cue out onto the site. Still a good deal of ambiguity as far as where somebody could be positioned off that. Trap wire set up as well. Made up over the top, blast back entry, the cages come through. Sayf finally finds him. Som swinging out, ends up getting taken down. Sayf down, though needs to book it across the side of the map to try to help reinforce his team. Victor finding 2. soulcas NagZ now going to be taken down. As Victor keeps their hopes alive, the showstopper as well in the back pocket should he think it's necessary, but I don't think it will be. Jamppi now gone, and with an operator in hand, you have to just run away. Team Liquid have to concede the round and allow for NRG to get a 2-round stretch lead.
And NRG here able to avoid the trap wires of NagZ is a big part of the reason they're able to get through. You know, Mimi was talking about this on the desk, that they were having a tough time on Ascent dealing with some of NagZ's utility. And here now they just avoid it. They just completely just go right down towards screens, just bypassing all of those wires. There was one to the cubby on the left, there was one on the right from the front of the site over towards that back wall. And instead, Victor just pushes right in towards screens, and it pays off. And that's huge for NRG. Even though they lose Sam on the backside in the middle of all of this, they're taking complete control of the back of the site.
Operator in the company of a Bucky.
That's the counter of the Viper's Pit. Of course, you're going to hold male, but the Viper's Pit is well in play for FiNESSE. And shotguns can be really useful in helping deal with that really powerful Viper ultimate. Now another crunch coming through towards mid as Sayf has once again gotten really aggressive with this operator, trying to hold the angle. But the utility here from crashies should be able to identify it. Now he has to pop a dash.
Yep, updraft over the top, gets himself in there. Showstopper in the meantime at the ready. Victor looking for a target. His artist has already taken down Redgar here on the site. Showstopper sent up. Not going to find anything. They tuck away in the middle to keep himself safe, but this long rotate here from FiNESSE. Matt's tapped the camera right now. May just be able to see him, but it's not going to happen. He's just swinging through, pressing past screens. Made out to alley to go ahead and delay. Buys that much more time for FiNESSE's backstab to find even more impact.
See, Liquid does not want to commit this operator. Oh, Jamppi
Gets the shutdown on a 1. The high-low stack, though, in back sight could prove to be difficult. Ardiis, though, not even going to wait for that one. Just swings out, challenges the fight, finds one. Sam holds the line. NagZ will get taken down, and soulcas with a Bucky. Can he get the kill? Yes, he can. Takes down FiNESSE, swaps over to the operator, and goes ahead and gets the hell out of there. But round win still goes the way of NRG. Now it's 6 with this double duelist composition.
Just with that Blade Storm.
Again, looking for that op setup, but Nebula comes through. Yeah, ardiis rushing forward, just following the Trailblazer. Eventually we'll be able to get that one. Takes quite a bit of damage to the wall, but it's okay. crashies can patch up those boo-boos.
Just give it a little kiss.
Yep. And now the pace where it was
or you can
getting ready to get out of hand.
Be like my dad, just tell me to walk it off, rub some dirt on it.
Rub some dirt on it,
yeah.
Everything coming to a screeching halt because of the ambiguity here. Seeker's going to be used. Jamppi wanting to know exactly where they're at. Sayf. Oh, surely not. Just about be a death sentence. Flash at the ready, goes up the wall, and he tries to get the shot instead of just backpedaling through it, but ardiis finds that kill in the end. B site opened up, but this is going to be the attack coming over towards A, where right now it is only soulcas waiting. He hears the noise. Aid not going deep enough to hit him. Boombot clears out onto the site. TP across, and no, they're gonna double back. They're starting to work their way back through, over towards B, and as you were pointing out, yeah, NagZ trying to get the catch in mid, but he just cannot win out the fight. He ends up falling, as does Jamppi. No way to interrupt the plant, no way for soulcas to get anything done. Sam catches him completely off guard, and NRG are looking to lock in 7. Redgar will find 1. He's gonna try to go ahead and grab a weapon, but hello, it's FiNESSE on a rope. Yeah.
So, you know, ultimates are just kind of a...
This is a suggestion.
Yeah, exactly.
There if you feel like you need it.
You don't have to hit the ultimate button.
If they can get a nice little foothold on one of these sites, you can be damn sure that we're going to be seeing that, if not in this round, then the next one. Just make it really unassailable. soulcas just slow creeping down Mail. He's good for 2. What in the hell? Now Sayf pushes out. Flash deep into Ramen. Not sure if they get the confirmation, but either way, the spike is going to be dropped and it's going to be walled off. Sam having to break through, and soulcas finds a 3rd. Now looking for the 4th, and he has it. Absolutely.
Big question for me.
Oh my God, ardiis.
Even with the aim punch.
Yeah, just quick hit. Sayf taken down. Granted, res is available for soulcas, but they need to open up so much space to try to get him back into the mix. NagZ going to be taking a little bit of damage there from the paint shells as Victor goes rushing forward. Flashes are flying. He's trying to leap his way back around the side, and NagZ is already taken out. FiNESSE getting that kill. And Sam wants to try to cover this res, it would seem. Pit now invested. 3v4. Sam tucked away. Redgar TP's into the smoke, and Sam, he's aware of it. Pings it out, but he doesn't want to push in. He doesn't want to play this aggressively. He wants Redgar to come to him. And he does just that. Moves his way out, quickly dealt with. Sayf. They only know the real location of one player here. Sam notes soulcas there for just a brief little moment. Now Sayf's going to be spotted, and FiNESSE cleans up a third off the back of the pit. Sam just going for a quick little jiggle peek, but will back away.
Sam not really interested in holding this back up to heaven. Trailblazer out here. All the information needed for NRG to make their rotations. Everybody heading in towards the B site now. As you can see, Sayf is pushing in towards spawn already.
Default
Grenade.
plan, that's gonna force Jamppi back. Oh, okay, still, yeah, will eat a
Sayf.
decent amount of damage. Safer on the back, however, only gets a couple taps on the crashies to get him down to 10 HP, but does not find the elimination. Redgar, saw him TP up here onto the Raptor. Waiting, but his attention's being pulled from either side. He doesn't know which way to look, and now he's gotta look over towards heaven as soulcas gets taken out. That's finding one, but now Redgar fallen. 2 members left standing. Low HP bars on the side of NRG, but it is not low enough. They cannot find anything aside from the 1 kill. With 4 members left standing, NRG will take another pistol round for them.
Now Team Liquid heading in towards A, up the ramp. Oh, that grenade did a ton of damage.
Yeah, I mean, soulcas had 2. That's probably saying, hey, can you heal me? I'm just like, no, I can't. He actually did. Never mind. That's interesting.
I should heal myself, right?
soulcas are top fragging. It's not, so it's fine.
Yeah, I think I would do the same. When you're a Sage, you gotta be selfless. You gotta heal your teammates, right?
Sure.
It's NagZ Sage.
I'm sure if most sages out there, if you could resurrect yourself, they would do that.
How dare you? How dare you besmirch the Sage players?
Sayf getting ready, peek out. Elbow shows for just a moment. Warning shots to send them, drive them back over towards the site. Sayf trying to watch, but you can tell there's just indecision right now. Liquid trying to figure out what is the best way to try to approach this one. There's not really a good answer to that. And that's will find Sam. FiNESSE gets NagZ. Now it's all on Sayf, and he gets taken down to the end. NRG, they reach double digits. Just wants to try to spray down, get rid of the dog. Sayf pushes into the cyber cage, will find crashies, but ardiis gets one back. Making things nice and even. An attempt there at the grab nade combo. ardiis gonna be forced to dash as he once again gets darted and chipped away at. Gives up that A main control, at least for the time being, but Liquid still not feeling comfortable enough to even remotely start pushing forward off of this.
Yeah, but you'll take that exchange as NRG. You're able to keep your rifle. ardiis able to survive through all of that. You take Sayf out of there. So that entry for the side of Team Liquid is that much more difficult as they begin to make their way in towards mid. soulcas, who's having a phenomenal map for Team Liquid, gonna lead the way. The reinforcements are here from NRG. Victor right behind FiNESSE.
Shot goes out, snake bite to try and delay. Could still double back to A, and with the spike, getting ready to exit to on that side of the map, it seems like it's going to be the call. soulcas perhaps just going to be hovering here, trying to sell that this is going to be the approaches. Yeah, the wall will come up. Rotation begins. ardiis starting to make his way over, but no. Waits it out, drifts back towards A. Can he find impact? Smoke now coming down. It's too late to try to push out of it from here, and also just gets pinged right there into the shoulder, down to 41 health. Spike planted, 12 seconds to spare. Liquid in control. NRG gonna look to wrest that away from them. Drop down, NagZ ready for it. Gets a punish on the 1. It's limited util here for NRG. Trying to retake this one, a boom bot to clear an angle. That's about it.
Victor gonna blast back over the trap wire.
But Redgar hears this.
Yep.
They are perfectly aware, but soulcas still losing out of the fight as Victor continues to deliver, but that trap wire comes in clutch. It locks him in place. NagZ swings, finds that kill, leaving just Jamppi now. Needs to try to find the elimination, gets onto it, it's not held to half, so ardiis cannot do anything here. It's a round victory for the side of Team Liquid, but it is not. No opportunity to build up a bank.
Judge for ardiis in male. Trying to see if he can recreate some of soulcas' success from male there. Flash is going to confirm though. Response is the smoke from Sam for NRG. As they, one player on each side watching the flanks. FiNESSE.
FiNESSE just coming away with it. Spike was dropped, now picked up. That, I mean, that's your flashes gone. Well, just the paranoia to try to work with. Boombot gets cleared. These smokes start to dissipate. Slow out. Victor pulls back, but ardiis has just been quietly and patiently waiting, and now he strikes. 2 kills picked up. Swap over on the weapon. NagZ is hovering around as the poison orb will get dropped. ardiis with a quick little dash keeps himself safe, doesn't take any damage. And then Spike. I mean, it seems like, yeah, the call has to be made that this is unretrievable.
But they're pressing. They're already in sewers. Victor's wants a challenge, and it's not going to work out. NagZ just barely able to win that out. 21 HP left for him. But still, this is great stuff here from ardiis. It's Sayf. Does a double take there. He checked that corner first and then pulls away from it instantly, not really kind of reacting to ardiis just sitting there in mail with a shotgun. And that gives him 2. ardiis then so keenly there pulls back. He comes in, takes a duel with NagZ, and then immediately dashes out, realizes he isn't going to get the better of it maybe, and just plays defense, wait.
2 weapons held on to here for the side of Team Liquid. Everything else very much weakened up. Full flash connecting, ardiis lingering forward, catches Redgar, is FiNESSE.
Oh my.
Oh, this could be absolutely disgusting. Up over the top of the box, finds one, drops down, Sayf, still within the smoke, swings out on the back of the Seeker, but it doesn't matter. FiNESSE just fast enough to take him out. Also takes the aggressive fight versus soulcas. Jamppi. It's a headshot across onto ardiis, but crashies swings around into main to clean it up.
But ardiis has been really good these last couple rounds. It's a fast one.
And it is. Trying to change things up. ardiis just updrafting so they can avoid any potential spray through that smoke. Cuts back, but Victor shuts down Sayf. That judge finding nothing. NagZ cut down a size. Break in on the wall. Victor sends out the boom bot. Jamppi has been spotted. FiNESSE blinded. Tucks into the corner. Draws out the shorty. It's not going to be good enough, but it does not matter. The rest of NRG, they counteract the aggression.